Alright, what's up, y'all? This is Memphis Fan here, and basically what I got for you is a tutorial for the song Swim Good by Frank Ocean. Great song, love it. I know it's kind of old now, but I didn't see any good tutorials out there for it, so I'm going to go ahead and put one up. So, to start off, we basically got a few chords. We don't have many. You have an A minor, you have a G, we have an E minor, then we have an F, then we also have a D, yeah, D. So A minor, G, E, F, and D. You can play A minor here, or you can play A minor here. So this is how it should sound. Well, it's two ways you can play it. I'll play it both ways. So you got that, or you can play it like this. Okay, so with me personally, I like the more staccato, dark kind of, you know, I like that as opposed to playing on the open chords. But anyway, this is how you play it. Basically, you're going to take your pointer finger and you're going to put it on the 5th fret of the E string. Take your ring finger, put it on the 7th fret of the A string. You're going to take your pinky, put it right below it on the D string of the the 7th fret of the D string. Now, you can actually bar this whole fret, this whole 5th fret with your pointer finger. So that's an A minor right there. Okay. Now, what I do, I only play the top 3 strings. So I just take the fat of my pointer finger and just kind of mute the bottom strings. So that's how I do that. Alright, so you're going to take the same shape and you're going to move it back 2 frets. So now you're in between your 3rd fret and the 5th fret instead of being in between 5 and 7. So you're in 3rd and 5th. But the only difference is here, if you want to strum the whole thing, you got to actually put your middle finger down on the 4th fret of the G string. So you want that note in it if you strum the whole thing, because this is a G chord right here. This is also a G chord. So you can play it either way. Okay. Now the next chord that we're going to have is the E minor. So basically all you're doing there is you're going to take your middle finger and you're going to put it on the 2nd fret of the A string, and then you're going to take your ring finger, you're going to put it on the 2nd fret of the D string. With me, I just kind of take my pointer finger and just kind of bar those 2 strings down and then mute the rest of the string. But you can play it open that way. And the next chord we have is the F chord, which is like this. Basically going to take the same shape we had at the beginning, get in between 5 and 7 and 3 and 5 right there. But it's actually this shape that we have here, the G chord that we did right here. You're just taking that shape and moving it to the 1st fret. So the same position you had here for the G chord is move back 2 frets, and then you have an F chord. The last chord we have is a D chord. And the D chord, basically what you're going to do is you're going to take your pointer finger, you're going to put it on the G string, the 2nd fret of the G string. You're going to take your ring finger, you're going to put it on the 3rd fret of the B string. Then you're going to take your middle finger and put it on the 2nd fret of the E string. strum this chord, you can kind of take the fat of your thumb and just kind of lean it up against that top string, because you don't want to hear that E string. You just want to hear the A string on down. Okay. Now the other way you can play is you can take this shape that we had at the beginning, between 5 and 7, and just move this whole thing down one string. So instead of your pointer finger being on the E string, it's now going to be on the A. Instead of your ring finger going to be on the A string, it's going to be on the D. Instead of your pinky being on the D string, it's now going to be on the G. So this is the same as, these are the same chords, okay? So basically how it goes is some pretty thick tint on that Lincoln Town car painted, big enough to take these broken hearts and put them in it. And now I'm driving fast on the boulevard, trunk bleeding. Every time the cops pull me over, they don't ever see them. And I got this black suit on, rolling around like I'm waiting for a funeral. Five more miles till the road runs out. I'm about to drive in the ocean. I'ma try to swim from something bigger than me. Take off this suit and swim good, swim good. Take out these shoes and swim good, swim good. I'm coming on. Okay, so that's it. So I guess we'll start off with the strum pattern. It's so it's down, 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 up, mute, down, down, up, down, 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 up, mute, down, down, up. Or if you just want to do down, 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 up, down, or down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, mute. Okay, down, 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 up, down, up, mute. So it's a little tricky, but down, 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 up, down. So you're gonna mute. So then down, down, up, mute, down, 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 up, mute, down. So down, down, up, mute, down, 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 up, mute, down. So okay, so you got that. So for the verse, we're gonna go from the A minor to the G to the E minor to the F. So that's the first progression. Then we're gonna do it again. A minor to the G to the E minor to the F. And then once we get to that F, and I got this black suit on, you're gonna go up to the D chord that we got, or, and I got this black suit on, rolling, rolling, and I got this black suit on, rolling, rolling. Okay, so you go from the D, and I got this black suit on. Go to the E minor, and then we go to the G. Rolling around like I'm waiting for a funeral. Roll. Then we go back to the D. So rolling around, A minor, like I'm waiting for a G, funeral, E, roll. Okay, and then okay, roll around like I'm waiting for a funeral, roll. Then we go to the E minor or E minor, and then 5 more miles till the road runs out. So here we go. Like I'm waiting for a funeral. Sound like I'm waiting for a funeral. E minor, then 5 F more miles, G till the road runs out. Back to the A minor. And then you stay there, and then you're gonna do that for 2 measures. So I'm about to drive in the ocean, G. I'ma try to swim from E minor, something bigger, G, than me. Take off these shoes, A minor, swim good, G, swim good, E minor. Take out this suit, F, swim good. Then when he's doing that, all he's doing is doing those chords but just playing the bass note. So I'm just playing the E string, that's it, for 5. Like that. So not too bad. So if you're gonna strum it the chord way, okay, so that strum pattern is down, down, okay. So down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So down, 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 up, down, 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 up. 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 Down, down, up, down, 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 up. Down, down, up, down, 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 up. So down, 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 up, down, down, switch. Down, 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 up, down, down, switch. Down, 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 up, down, down, switch. Down, 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 up, down, down. And I got this black suit on, rolling around like I'm waiting for a funeral. So the progression is the same for the chords. Basically just go what I taught you at the beginning with this way. If you want to do it the open chord way, just follow that way and replace it. So replace the A minor with the A minor here, replace the G here.